Just wanted to do a quick video on Melafix. This stuff here. Okay, a lot of these Facebook groups and other people on social media will say that Melafix does not work and it's a waste of time, it doesn't work. Well, this fish here had a really bad infection on the back of his tail there. You can see he has some cancer going on, so the cancer did fall off, and then the other fish were biting his rear or his tail, and that back there, if you look at the tail really closely behind the heater, you'll see that it's pretty much all healed up. Okay, I'm still waiting for the tail to go back in, and I don't want to see any white spots on that in the back end there before I put him back in the tank, because the fish will eat or will pick on it, and eventually the fish will die. So I moved him into this quarantine tank. I've used Melafix, and I use the directions like I'm supposed to, for a bacterial infection, or if there's any issues with, you know, fin rot or any open wounds. It does promote regrowth like that, like it's doing there, and it's actually all natural, so it doesn't affect your parameters whatsoever. Obviously, you want to take, if you have carbon, you want to take the carbon. I never medicate with carbon inside the filter, but you can take it out for 7 days as long as your parameters are good and you have a good substrate. Your gravel has a lot of bacteria in there. You should be okay to use Melafix. Now, if you use Melafix for the wrong reasons, like to treat any type of, like, let's say a parasite or something like that, it's not going to work for you. So it's almost like we're using stress coat whenever you change your water. It actually has, I think it has aloe vera in it, if I believe, stress coat. So that actually helps the fish promote its scales and gills. So next time someone says Melafix doesn't work, I completely disagree. It all depends how you use it. Any medication that you use, you have to follow directions and actually recognize what the fish has. I would never use Melafix to treat, like a, let's say the fish had ick. I wouldn't use it for ick. I wouldn't use it for if a fish had, you know, dropsy, or if a fish, you know, was at the point where it's almost dead because you let it go too long. If you catch any type of open wounds in a fish, any scale damage, anything like that, you know, it actually says it treats, I'll go back to the back of the bottle, it actually says it treats fin and tail rot, open red sores, open body wounds, eye cloud, pop eye, body slime, mouth fungus. Now, I never use it for pop eye. Pop eye, well, actually I had used it for pop eye. I'm talking about Claudia. Claudia I don't use it for, I just use salt. But you can use salt too. I have used salt in this water too, just regular sea salt. That does help. But like I said, I'm a firm believer in Melafix. I believe it works. You know, I have proof right here that it works. But like I said, you have to use it for the right application. If you use it for the wrong reasons, it's not going to work. Just like anything else. You know, it's like anything else in life. If I have a headache and I take something other than a headache medication, like let's say I take I don't know, Pepto-Bismol, it's not going to work. I'm still going to have a headache. So a lot of these medications, if used properly, do work. I've used Melafix since I've been using Melafix for a long time. But like I said, it doesn't cure everything, but if you use it properly, and you know, if you want a quick healing process, you use some salt too. I usually add some salt. You know, follow the directions, what it says, and add some salt with the Melafix. Don't overdo it, but you want to get that stuff to grow back, and you don't want any open sores in the fish when you put them back in the main tank. That's just the way it is. Especially if you have, I have a school of these. There's 6 in this tank here. This is a 40 gallon. They're great fish, but if there's something wrong with one of them, they're going to pick on them. That's the bottom line. So actually, I will be going out to the store today and get more Melafix. If you get a big bottle like this, I think it's a 16 ounces, yeah. it'll last you for a while, and because you're not really dosing a lot. A lot of times when I'm dosing, I don't dose the full amount. I'll dose like half, depending on how sick the fish is, or how many fish are in the tank. I won't dose it a lot. And like I said, it's a natural remedy, so it doesn't affect your water parameters. You don't have to worry about screwing up your biological filtration. If I use carbon, so I take it out, but it won't mess up your filtration because it is natural. So yes, I've used Melafix for a while. It works for me. If you use it properly, it will work. Anyway, I made another video today about the angelfish, so check that one out. If you do like my videos, subscribe to the channel, hit like button, and if you want to comment at the bottom. But I appreciate anybody who wants to support this channel and support me. The passion for fish is there. If you have the passion, then join our YouTube channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. Anyway, have a good day, and we'll see you next time.